Marvel should look to add a Captain Britain movie with Black Knight to their Phase 4 slate. And it should be directed by Guy Ritchie. Marvel Studios is currently working to finish Phase 3 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. They've just started to market Captain Marvel, but first looks at Avengers 4 and Spider-Man Far From Home should come by the end of the year. In the meantime, they're also gearing up their next slate of movies. However, Marvel's trying to keep their plans as secret as possible. What we do know is that Scarlett Johansson's Black Widow is moving ahead nicely. And the Eternals has also hired a pair of writers. There's been rumors about Doctor Strange 2 maybe gearing up, as Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 has been put on hold. Outside of those films, the rest of the projects Marvel's working on aren't clear. Related mystery MCU film aiming for mid-2019 filming start. One of the projects they should make is a Captain Britain and Black Knight movie directed by Guy Ritchie. A rumor popped up recently from Ain't It Cool that says such a project is in the works and casting is going to begin at the end of this year. However, the source of this report is a random email from someone claiming to work at Pinewood Studios in the UK. So it's hardly a report worth believing at this time. If Ritchie had indeed agreed to direct a Marvel movie, there's a strong likelihood one of the trades or a more reputable source would have reported it first. That said, it does make one imagine the possibilities of such a movie. And it could be rather exciting. Brian Braddock aka Captain Britain is one of England's top superheroes. He received his powers as he was close to death when the wizard Merlin found him. Monsieur Braddock chose to have the amulet of right power him, and he quickly suited up to become Captain Britain after his life had been saved. Dane Whitman aka Black Knight is another one of England's superheroes. He takes on the mantle of Black Knight after his uncle died. With the ebony blade in hand, he's a skilled fighter, and has often been seen riding his flying horse. Both of these characters have ancient ties to Marvel mythos, and a team-up movie featuring them directed by Guy Ritchie could be a blast. At least on paper, Far From Home is venturing to England, so there could even be some setup for these two Marvel heroes to rise. But if Marvel really wanted to let Guy Ritchie go a bit crazy, they could even make this a true period piece film, establishing them as some of the MCU's oldest heroes. Even though we don't necessarily put much stock in this report, the idea is fascinating, and would likely indicate Ritchie did a great job for Disney on Aladdin. So, is a Captain Britain movie directed by Guy Ritchie in the MCU's plans? Not as far as we're concerned, but it absolutely should be. Source: Ain't It Cool Tags. Captain Britain